We rejoin Bob as he goes back in time to do things right.
Excited by his meeting with Rosie, Bob sits down with his senior team to implement Step 1, a strategic review of employee voice. As part of Step 2, Bob wanted to review the current landscape. He wanted to make sure that none of his staff felt marginalised. He wanted to ensure that they could challenge senior management, provide alternative perspectives.
I think I have an alternative, Bob.
He knew that they all needed to be recognised and appreciated.
I appreciate your opinions. Let's work together.
And he encouraged upward communication. Having reviewed the current landscape, Bob moved to Step 3, planning for success. Firstly, Bob set the strategic direction of the organisation, and then he quickly set up an employee voice team.
Now who will I need? Senior leaders, HR, IT, marketing?
Bob considered some of the barriers to progression. For instance, a limited or simplistic mechanism to access employee voice. Finally, Bob created a detailed action plan with smart targets and clear timeframes for completion. Once you've planned your employee voice strategy, it's on to Step 4, organisation. At this point, it's critical that you include all of your staff and take into consideration recent legislative requirements like the Equality Act. Now it's time to decide how you're going to collect and communicate your employee voice comments. But like Bob, be bold, be innovative. Use the likes of Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. But don't lose sight of the old school methods that also work well. Anonymous post-its, letters, etc. Work with your staff to find the most effective methods of communication.
Communication is key.
Bob was delighted with the progress that he had made and moved to Stage 5, the implementation of the action plan. Bob decided the best way forward was through a phased rollout, and in doing so, he would consider the perceptions of all his staff. He wanted them to feel safe in giving their opinions. Bob had created a culture of trust, where his employees were free to say anything they liked to him, to benefit the business moving forward. And so there was Bob, at the end of his cycle, with only one thing left to do. Step 6, review and evaluate. Bob and his team reviewed the success.
So, there it is. Now, just review and improve.
Continued to amend their methods of employee voice, kept things fresh, created smart ways to measure the impact of employee voice, and continued to analyse the relevant data. Employee voice really did work.
It sure has been a journey, Bob. How far we have come.
Yay, Bob!
You're the man.
Woohoo!
This was brought to you by LSIS, Learning Skills and Improvement Service. Thank you for watching.